Let's Chat is brought to you by the Caricom Business Network.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another exciting episode of Let's Chat. I'm your host this evening, Trevor Danpaul, coming to you live from the Caricom Business Network studios located in Queens, New York. Good evening, everyone. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Tuesday. Tonight, we got an exciting show packed for you guys. We have one of the hardest hitting artists out of Guyana on standby, ready to hop on stage. I'm so excited to speak with this young man. I've had the privilege of listening to his music without knowing who he was. And first, I thought it was a Jamaican artist. Come to find out, he's from Guyana, one of my countrymen. I'm so excited to speak with him. But other than that, we are on the Christmas season right now. A lot of people are busy, basically getting ready for all of the holiday parties, the Christmas parties from their company. A lot of families get together this time. Basically, you guys are just celebrating. We are from the Caribbean, so Christmas is one of the biggest seasons that we have out here. So I'm super excited to bring this gentleman on stage. And we also have, waiting in the background, none other than one of the biggest chefs out of Long Island. I'll leave that a secret for those of you who didn't see the flyer. She's also on standby. We'll speak to her later on in the show. But first, let's get the 2025 Dance Hall Monarch winner, Mr. Carlvin. I'm actually going to go ahead and cue this up real quick. And just FYI, it's me alone tonight. Angel had a previous engagement. Shiv, as you know, has joined us. He's previously got some stuff going on. And Wazim, as you guys know, Wazim has been on the show for a minute. But big news coming out. I'll be announcing it to the end of the show, what we got planned for the last show of the year. Great stuff. Thank you guys for joining me. Wherever you are in the world, thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to hang out with me for this hour where we bring you Caribbean business, Caribbean entertainment, basically everything. And we are part of the Caricom Business Network. As you guys know, we promote businesses within the Caribbean. So without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let me go ahead and get Mr. Carlvin set up. Carlvin, are you ready, my brother? I can't see your video there, bud. All right. So I think he's ready. Let's go ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the biggest artist out of Guyana right now, the 2025 Dancehall Monarch winner, Mr. Carlvin Burnett. Good evening, sir. How are you doing?
I'm good. Good evening. Good evening to all the viewers. Good evening to all the listeners.
Fantastic, man. It's a pleasure to have you on the show, man. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule. I know it's Christmas season, man. You must be super booked. Got a lot of things going on. You're the hottest thing in Guyana right now, brother. How does that feel?
It feels great, man. When you pray and you ask the Father for, multiple bookings to be here, there, and everywhere, and you see that, the gifts, it's paying off. It's a great feeling. So, I'm booked and busy, so I'm just thanking the Father for that.
Excellent, brother. So the viewers want to know, where you get started. I know you're from Barbados, right? You're a Barbados guy?
Yeah.
Nice.
Barbados born and grow. So, from a little place called Stanleytown to be exact. So, Stanleytown, y'all stand up, have a good time. But for me, it all started in church, I was always singing because I was privileged to be born into a family of musicians. So that's where every single thing started for me. And then in 2009, I entered the jingle and song competition, and everything just exploded from there.
That was the Digicel jingle thing, right?
No, GTT.
GTT. Okay. All right. Cool.
Yes.
Cool. Yeah. That's amazing, man. So you got a knack for this music business. You say it started from church. You know who else started in church? One of my favorite artists, Whitney Houston, started in church, man. I was watching the documentary the other day, and you saying it started in church, I'm like, wow, amazing. It's amazing when you put God first. What happens? He opens doors for you, right?
Definitely.
Perfect. So the viewers want to know. Tell us a little bit about Carlvin. We already know that you got started in the church, but tell us about a little bit of your background, the family history with the music and stuff, and how did you become the hottest artist in Guyana right now?
Well, it all started from a little house in the countryside. a little country boy with a big, big, big dream. The dream was never music, to start out with. The dream was always to be a doctor because, I was always in love with medicine and all of those other things. So I was fascinated by that. So science was like the main goal for a little while. But after you start growing and you're going through different phases in your life at different times, different things start to push itself up. So science started to take more of the back seat. Technology started to take more of the front seat. And music was always something that's in the background. Because like I said, I'm from a family of musicians. My mother's side of the family, they're all musicians. Everybody can sing and play an instrument. All of their kids. So all of my cousins can sing or play an instrument. So, music just kept pushing itself to the front. And, my mom was somebody that fostered me singing a lot, especially in church. So every Saturday, I would be called upon, sometimes very impromptu. Carlvin, we need a song. We want you to do this. We want you to do that. And I was always willing to do it. And that in itself just helped me to, develop the craft. And it kept me going. Until, like I said, I entered into that competition and we just went away from there.
That's amazing. It's amazing what can happen when you put a lot of hard work and dedication into it. And I can tell from the song, it blew me away, man. I'll be honest with you. I'm like, wow, this guy, he's one of my countrymen. I was like super proud of it. And what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're now getting started. How long have you been on the scene in terms of putting out music out there in a general scale, I would say?
Well, it started in 2009 actually, because we did an album with GTT. But of course, it takes for things to take traction for people to actually start noticing. Because at first in the competition, you do a whole lot of covers, and then I entered into a band, which was a cover band as well. And everybody was like, yo, this boy can sing, this boy can sing, this boy can sing. And then I started to think to myself, yeah, I know that I can sing, but I want to leave something when I go. I just don't want to do this and then you get off or you disappear off the scene and every single thing just disappears with you. So I spoke to a couple of people. We started finding producers that we can work with, and we just started pushing the music out, and eventually one connected.
That's awesome. It's nice when things work out together, right? It's amazing.
Definitely.
I'm pretty sure you have to contribute a lot of people. The good networking. I'm sure you have a lot of good people around you, and they contribute too. Who would you say?
I have a super, super good team.
Perfect. Who would you say is the we can't say one person because when you give credits, everybody's like cause problems. But what would you say like the defining moment when hey, listen, you know what, this is gonna go mainstream? Like when did that aha moment happen for you?
I remember one day we were in the studio and it was my producer and myself, Joel Brown. And we were sitting there. At this point in time, bookings are not coming. The music it's taking a beating. And his father walked into the studio whilst we were there sitting. And he said to us, he said, man, why y'all got your face like this? Y'all looking like two men that's been beaten. And, we started laughing. And I said, Pops, nothing ain't happening, man. Nothing is connecting and stuff like that. And he said to us, he said, if you're packing to go on an overnight trip, how do you pack? I said, well, you pack a boxers, your vest, toothbrush, toothpaste, regular things, light. He said, if you're packing to go away on, let's say, a 2-month trip. I said, well, you're going to pack heavier. He said, well, all right, yeah, keep packing because you have a very, very, very far, far, far way to go. And that sat with us. And at that point in time, we were in the process of making or creating, rather, Guide My Way. And little did we know that would be the song that would change both of our lives forever. And, we recorded the song and everything, pushed it out, got a video, pushed it out. And at the time, there was a little incident that happened in Guyana with the helicopter crash. So the song was under the rug because that took like the forefront for months.
Right.
So we're there and we're looking and, we just kept promoting. We kept promoting. Joey would call me. We would head out on the street. We would go in the middle of the street, 12 o'clock when there's massive traffic. And we're going to be there. We shooting content. And we got somebody standing up on the speaker box, somebody holding another stick just to ensure that, we got it. So it was a big team effort, and little by little, everything started catching on until one day we got up and we got a call. Yo, we from Istanbul and we love your music. We want you to do a couple of drops and send it for us. Then we got another call. Oh, we're from Japan. We want this. And I was like, nah, this is catching on. This is catching on. And eventually, the next thing we knew, we are on different charts within the Caribbean, and we were on the top 5. Then we were in the top 3. Then we were in the top 2. Then we were number 1 for a couple of weeks. I was like, nah, this is going. So it was a very proud moment to see that the hard work paid off.
That's fantastic, man. And I know a lot of other artists in Guyana up and coming. What do you have to say to them in terms of, them going through the grassroots here in the ground level? They haven't been noticed, but they got quality content. They just haven't, hit that pinnacle that you did. What advice would you give to them?
You can't stop. You cannot stop. Don't run out of gas. Have a reserve bottle of gas in your car if that's possible. But don't stop. Hard work pays off. So you gotta work hard. You gotta be dedicated to what you want to do. You first have to believe in yourself, because if I don't believe in the product that I am selling, then nobody would believe in the product that I'm trying to give to them.
Right.
So, believe in yourself. And the most important thing, trust God. Trust God. Trust God. I am big on God. Trust God, and then believe me when I tell you. You do those things, you'll take off.
Awesome. So I don't want to ask all the questions. I'm going to give you a couple moments, give you shout outs, talk to the people, tell the viewers what to expect, what's plans for, the 2025, what's plans for the hottest in Guyana right now, what you got going on. Tell the viewers what you got in
well, it's the Christmas season. It's the Christmas season. I'm performing every single day. I have to perform for this season. So tomorrow night I'm out. Friday night, Saturday night, it's right through the entire Christmas season. Because there are a whole lot of staff parties and private parties that people would normally call you for. So there's all of that's going on. On the 24th, the president, he would normally have a Christmas night show. So we are going to be out there on Main Street for the general public. You're invited to come out to that. And it's just a whole lot of other releases that's coming your way, because for the 2026 season, we've already started releasing music for that as well. So trust me when I tell you, it's a lot of hard work, but it's good work and I love it. So keep looking out, because I'm going to keep dropping dates on my Instagram, my Facebook, my Twitter, every single thing. And once you are around any single where that I'm performing, you come through, come and say hi, because trust me, I am just with you. We gonna take pictures, we gonna have a good time, we gonna vibe. It is going to be beautiful.
Fantastic. How's your life changed from being, church boy in the choir singing your song to now basically internationally recognized artist? I mean, you talk about Istanbul, that's way over there, man. It's across the pond. How has your life changed?
It has changed drastically. Music is a roller coaster. Let me say that first. Because one time it's like it's going up a slope and everything, it's taking its own time, and then the minute you know it, the ride just gets faster. So believe me when I tell you, it's a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of overtime that you got to put in. But all of that comes in a day's job. And to know that as a Guyanese, as a Caribbean boy, I want to say Guyanese first, as a Guyanese boy, a country Guyanese boy / Caribbean boy. It's beautiful to see that you can head out to different countries that don't even speak English. And the minute you're on a stage and you say, "Guide my way, protect me from my enemies," the entire crowd can sing back to you, "Show me things that I cannot see. Oh, please bless me, Jehovah." That in itself is like the most heartwarming thing that you can ever experience. To stand there and to just listen to thousands of people just singing and reacting to your music. Then to even have sometimes messages and emails, "I love your music. This song changed my life. I was going through this process in my life and this happened and I discovered this." So it's all love. It's all joy.
That's awesome, man. So that's basically transform you, and I don't want to be the guy that one-on-one questions and keep hitting all the questions with you,
Yeah.
but the viewers, it's for the viewers. So
Yeah, man.
how does your fan base play into this? Like you said, people are reaching out to you, this changed my life and stuff. How does that impact you
Yeah.
as an individual? Now you're here just a Barbie's banner from GT, just doing your thing. And now people are telling you, hey man, this changed my life. How does that affect you, man? I can only imagine.
Yeah, it's good, but it comes with its challenges. I must say that because when you produce good music, proper music, and then you have reactions like that, it puts added pressure on you, the person, sometimes, because you yourself have to live now to that level of expectation that everybody puts on you, or the music itself draws on you. And I often tell people, even when I'm doing lives and stuff like that, I tell them, I say, listen, the music speaks for itself. I go through every single thing that you go through too. Just that I keep fighting, just like the music says.
Right.
We go through our different challenges and stuff like that. I fight as well. I am like I told somebody the other day on an interview, I'm the most imperfect person probably you might know, but I fight. I keep trying. I keep moving. I keep building, and that is the advice that I throw out to every single body, especially like when they say certain things to me. Oh, I was going through this. I was going through that. Listen, you keep praying. You keep pushing through it. You're gonna get through it. Don't give up. There is always a silver lining right at the back of the little gray cloud here. So just keep going. Keep going.
Facts. So what's the plans for 2026? You've had a phenomenal year. You're basically on top of 2025.
Yeah.
What can we expect from you in 2026?
So for 2026, we're going to start the year off with Overdue. Now, Overdue is a show that I produced this year, and it's like Carlvin Burnett and friends. I got friends from different parts of the region. For this year, I had some friends from Barbados, Trinidad, the UK, the US, and then some of my friends from Guyana as well. Next year, we want to take it bigger. So January the 24th, because January is my birth month. I'm the 28th of January, but we normally do it a couple days before my birthday. So January the 24th, Overdue Part 2. That's how we're going to kickstart the year. Outside of that, we have massive releases that we're doing right now, because remember, the Mashimani season is coming up. And, Carlvin is not a one-dimensional artist. So we have something for every single body. So if you like the slow reggae, yeah, we have that. If you like the soca, we got that for you as well. And just recently, this year, I wanted Dancehall Monarch as well. So we got something for everybody. Whatever you love, we got it for you. So for the next year, look out for massive releases. Look out for tour dates and days near you, because we're going to be all over. We're going to be in the US. We're going to be in Canada. We're going to be in the UK. So keep looking out, because as soon as we drop those dates, tickets sometimes just go like this. So look out for that. Look out for the releases, and keep glued to your TV, your apps, your every single thing, because I'm going to be next to you very soon, and it's going to be a movie whenever we perform in there.
Perfect. Well said. Speaking of TV, we're actually streaming live on Roku TV right now. For you guys, if you have a Roku TV, go ahead, download our app. It's Caribbean Trend TV. We're actually streaming live on there right now. We're looking to, further take the show a little bit further. We're going to be on Apple TV come next year. We're going to be on Android TV. We're trying to, go worldwide basically with this thing. And our network, the CARICOM Business Network, is a worldwide network. So anyone with a business of Caribbean descent, come on the network. Go ahead and reach out to us. We have a bunch of tiers. We have a free tier. We have paid tiers where our marketing specialists actually help promote your products and your services to, basically all the Caribbean people. And one of the great things, I don't mean to hijack, but let me just do this little plug. One of the great things that we do is, from businesses that are on the network, we promote inter-business networking. So if you basically buy something from this, vendor or business, you get a promotion on the other one. So we're trying to make it, everybody works together, everybody benefits. And then we have, people like you hopping on board, telling us all the great stuff that the Caribbean entertainment industry is all about. So we have something for everybody. So, dude, I'm super excited to have you on the show here. It's phenomenal. Yeah. I could not believe that it was a Guyanese guy I was listening to on the music. It was so professional, so high tech. Like I'm expecting. Right now, Guyana's on the stage for the oil and the gas sector, but right now, gentlemen like you stepping on stage and just shutting it down. So big things are coming up. Guyana's officially on the map.
We had a lot of great people before me, we had the Eddie Grants. We still have the Tamika Marshalls, the Natural Black, the Adrian Dutchins, the Jomo Primo. All of these persons were always on the scene before. And a lot of times people were always like, where are these people from? Where are these people from? Because a lot of times people tend to think that, as Guyanese, the talent level is not of such that it can be presented or pushed to the world. And even when, we started to push this music out, people were actually thinking I'm Jamaican. And we have to keep letting people know, no. We local like Black Tea. We from the 592. We are Guyanese. So, Guyana we are getting there. Trust me when I tell you that. The country on a whole is getting bigger and better. The talent pool that we have here, it is international at the moment, because we have some youngsters coming up that trust me, they're going to tear the world up. We're just here to make sure that we keep knocking on the door, and the minute we get that door open,
it's a wrap.
Guyana is going to burst through to the world, and we are going to be the next hub where music is concerned, where events are concerned, and all of those things.
I'm so happy you said that, because that's what I'm trying to do. I'm playing my part instead of sitting on the sidelines and thinking, you know what, Guyana got a lot of talent. I'm actually doing something. We're putting the network together. We're bringing people. I'm playing my little part. And I always say, I don't intend to be the thing that makes a change, but I intend to make the spark that ignites the fire that takes it over.
That. And I must say, shout out to you guys for this, man, because, we need more of this. We need more of these overseas, I must say, platforms where we can come on and let the entire world know that, listen, we got it going on. My grandmother used to always say, hand wash hand, make hand clean. True. So, Facts. you guys are doing your part with, promoting and making sure that the world sees us. The rest of the Guyanese diaspora, they just got to continue sharing. Each one, reach one, teach one. And believe me, we're going to take over the whole world.
Facts. We're practically almost there. Everyone knows about Guyana right now. We're on the world stage. So this came at the perfect time for you. So now they're basically interested in the Guyana, the oil boom, #1 growing economy in the world, and all that fun stuff. And then here it comes, just below that, Carlvin Burnett, 2025, dance hall winner. It's like, who's this guy? Click. Guess what? You just found yourself in a whole different category. And the music that you're producing, it's not just something you can just throw on or whatever. Once you put it on, there's a vibe. I gotta tell you, bro, you come with a vibe. Like, you could hear it in music. You can literally feel it. And I told you, when we talked a couple of weeks back, I told you, bro, you got something special there. Not all artists have that. There's something special in music. I got to give you props for that. There's something special with you. And the fact that you're welcome. The fact that you started in the church and all that fun stuff just shows, hey, man, there is a higher power behind this.
Yeah, definitely. I don't ever deny that or denounce that. There is that power there.
So, let me ask you more questions. I'm sorry, but
no, go ahead.
So now you're in Guyana, you're this big superstar. How do you move around now? Is there like a crowd following you? You got security guys with the dark glasses, guns, and all of that fun stuff?
Nah, I like I said, I'm a country boy by heart, so I love to remain humble. So when I'm heading out, like we would normally go to shows and stuff like that. I hardly go out to parties and stuff like that now, because of, again, who I am as a person. So for me, I'm turning into a homebody. I'm more at home. I'm more at home. I got my friends, they would come over, and we got every single thing right here. So for most of the timings, I'm at home. Whenever though I'm heading out to shows, I have like a team. So there's my road manager, my personal DJ, and most of the time it's the three of us that would normally roll. At another point in time, my brothers, they would tag along because my brothers are my best friends.
Oh,
I keep them very, very, very close because they are super, super, super protective of me. So from time to time, they would tag along with us. So it's not like a big crowd or anything that I would move around with. But I got my little circle.
That's nice. That's nice, man. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Keep it humble. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people that fame hit them and it's a different person altogether. But nice to see you staying true to your roots and all that fun stuff. And bro, from the CARICOM Business Network, wish you all the best. Anything that we can do.
Thank you.
All those flyers and shows that you have, we promote it on the network. So just reach out to me. Shoot me a text message, you know what I'm saying? I'll put that flyer up. I'll help promote it from my end. I'll play my part. You just stick to the studios, man. Bring them hits. Just keep us active, Let 2025 be just the beginning. Let 2026 take you to higher heights, you know what I'm saying? Blessings and respect from the network, man. Thank you for taking the time to come out here once again, man.
No, thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
No worries.
Final thought. Listen, like I said, I have a song that's out right now. It's called Lunatic. Soca. Right now, this song is taking over Guyana by storm. Everybody's talking about it right now because it's fun, it's hype, it's high energy. It's Guyanese.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So I'm going to forward it to you. For those on YouTube and all of those places, you Google Carlvin Burnett. You see the music, whatever it is that you like, keep just sharing and liking it. Outside of that, we have like about 2 or 3 more releases before the MASH season actually starts. I have one called Jack and Jill. Because in Guyana, we already know of those stories we tell around the little fireside. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. We are here to change that narrative. We want to change it in a fun way. So believe me, it's going to be beautiful. Just stay glued to Carlvin Burnett. Stay glued to the network. And believe me when I tell you, we going to make magic happen in 2026.
100%. Well said. So we're actually going to offer you a membership on the network, compliments to the CARICOM Business Network, so people can actually reach out to you. No worries, brother. For people who wants to book you on a show, private events, public events, all that fun stuff, we'll actually get the information offline. Do you have a manager? Do you handle your stuff yourself?
Yeah, I do have a manager.
Okay, perfect. Well, we're going to put that information online on our network. So people, if you guys want to have him show up, you guys are promoters, you want to do a show with him, you can basically reach out, through our network. That's totally fine. If you have his contact info from, I'm guessing your website, your social, that's fine too, but we're going to play our part and promote the hell out of it. Get me your flyers. So much, no worries, brother. Get me the flyers. Get me everything that you're doing. I will be more than happy to put it up here. We'll promote it. Come back on the show any single time. Love to have you here. Anytime you're dropping a new song, like the new song you're going to be dropping, make sure you're dropping here for 5 minutes. We don't have to go the whole half an hour and stuff. Come on board for a 5 minute spot in. Hey, Trevor's going on. Just on check and just want to let you know XYZ. We'll go live for a couple of minutes. Let the people know what's going on. I know a lot of people are following you. You got a huge following on social media. Capitalize on that. From a digital marketing specialist, that's the way to go, man. When you drop something, right now the world's a very small place. You put something on social media, it's
gone. It's gone. Yeah,
worldwide. So we look forward.
We're going to be back later on this week then, because we're shooting the video right now. Actually, I'm a team. They're right outside actually, and we completed about 90% of it. We're going to finish it tonight, and a little later in the week, we're going to be dropping that video. So I want the network to be the first place that I drop it on so that we can push it out to the world.
Yo, perfect. Guess what? By next week, Tuesdays are next year. We go live every Tuesday, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Yeah. That's in New York. I think Guyana's one hour ahead, right?
1 hour ahead.
Cool. So listen, by next week Tuesday is going to be done, or we're going to look for the following Tuesday?
It's going to be done by next week Tuesday.
Perfect. Listen, so guess what? I'm scheduled right now live on air. Come back next week, you know what I'm saying? Let's drop it here. Let's pop some bottles, you know what I'm saying? Celebrate.
Done deal. Done deal.
Awesome. Bro, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
No worries. Listen, I don't know your schedule and stuff, but we have Anisa from the Black Ink Magic coming on. You want to stick around and say hi to her? Because you guys are on the same network. Quick introduction online live. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, sure. That's no problem at all.
Perfect. Awesome. So guys, listen, thank you for joining us. I just want to give a quick shout out to Rajan Ramdial, Deluxe Car Rental, and Easy Windows for being our sponsors. We appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. We do have the Guyana tourism industry. I'll drop a video before I bring on the biggest chef in Long Island. I just gotta, pay some dividends. So I got a video set up here. Tells you all about what's happening right now.
Celebrate Christmas the Guyanese way with 7 days of magic and adventure. Feel the streets come alive with lights, decor, and carols. Share in the delicious joy of favorites like pepper pot, black cake, and even ginger beer. Then explore Guyana's attractions, the majestic kite show, scenic tour on the Demerara Essequibo, and Mahaika Rivers. 7 days, one unforgettable Christmas. Join us. Let's discover Guyana this Christmas.
All right. So I don't know what happened. I don't know if you guys were seeing the video, but it was lagging on my side. So I just cut it off. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the biggest chef in Long Island, New York, Chef Anisa. Welcome to the show. Good evening. How are you doing, my dear?
Hi, good evening. What an introduction. Thank you, biggest chef. Hi, Carlvin. Good evening, everyone.
Hi. Good evening.
Yes. So the biggest artist in Guyana meet the biggest chef in New York.
Pleasure all mine.
Awesome. Hey, thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule. I know this is your season, Christmas, biggest season for you. How you doing?
I'm exhausted.
Oh, man.
But
you know what
it's
you need?
a good exhaustion.
You know what you need? You need some music while you're baking those cakes. I got a good artist I want to put you on to while you're baking the cake. Put my boy Carlvin on.
Carlvin, I was thinking we go hand in hand. Okay, you got good music and you got good food, and what you have a whole party. You don't
A
need
whole
nothing
party.
else,
A whole
right?
party. Yes.
Okay, that's all you need. We go hand in hand. We're perfect together.
Definitely.
Excellent. I love it. It's amazing when great people come together, magic happens. You never know.
Definitely.
One of this music is going to be about food, and we'll probably film it in your bakery.
That's right.
Let's do it.
Awesome. But yeah, what do you think about Carlvin? Have you been listened to? Have you been introduced to his music as yet, or is this the first time you're hearing about him?
I've heard no, this is not the first time I've heard about him.
Okay.
I've seen a lot of things on Facebook. I'm always scrolling, always looking at
Hmm.
reels and all that when I'm working. So,
Yeah.
yes, definitely came across his name before. Don't know much of your music, Calvin, honestly.
All
I
right. All
don't.
right.
We're gonna
But
change that.
Yeah, we
yeah,
gotta change that.
we're gonna change it. Absolutely. We're gonna change that. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I heard your name many times before, saw your name popped up many times before too.
Yes.
That's fantastic. So, tell us what's going on with the busy season for you. I know basically this is your season. This is hands down the busiest time, and I want to thank you personally for taking the time out from baking cakes, supplying your customers, which is a long list of people, for being on the show with us. Get to know the viewers a little bit more. This is not the first time you've been on the show, so welcome back and tell us what's going on. What happened from the last time you were on the show to now? Talk to us.
Oh yes, Trevor. It's real busy season for me right now. Currently, I am just taking all these pre-orders.
Mhm.
I try to get my customers to do pre-orders because what I'm doing this year it's very different from last year. Last year I launched my business Black Cake Magic, and during that time I was just taking everything, like I wouldn't turn down anything, right? So for last year actually I worked all year, from school to starting up the business, from working my regular job as well, all at the same time, and
Right.
launching my business. Everything was happening simultaneously. So I was exhausted. At the same time, I wasn't like, there was no orders that I was turning away. Right. So this year, I'm like, okay, I need to, I need a balance.
Right.
And I'm super focused on the quality, more quality work that I'm
Hmm.
putting out there. Okay. All the little fine details, quality control, everything when I put my work out. So I did reach out to a lot of my customers. I emphasize on them trying to do pre-orders, like, get on my schedule, because I do have a schedule with my baking. I do bake out of a commercial kitchen. So I have to schedule all of these orders for baking, right?
Right.
And listen, my people are coming through. I get from DMs to regular text message, my inquiry, my business email. Every day I can see inquiries there. People just, asking questions, about, they want black cake, but they want other things as well. How do
Right.
they add it on? What do we do? Yes, so I've been like just trying to do my books, sitting here looking at the I was doing all of my paperwork and arranging them according to dates. That's what I was sitting here doing so that everyone can get their orders in time. But people are actually putting in orders before Christmas. Like this week feels like a
Mhm.
Christmas week. The Christmas week that I had last year. That's how I feel this week. So it's amazing. It's amazing that people are taking heed and trying to get on the schedule. One other thing that I put out this year is my breads. Okay,
Okay.
it's not only black cake season, y'all. It's pepper pot season. So
There we go.
I'm not a sous chef, so I'm not making pepper pot for y'all. Everyone is making their own pepper pot in their house. Great. But one thing, the breads in Brooklyn, what I've noticed, Brooklyn and Queens, is
Hmm.
that you have long, long lines on those sidewalks for
Right.
bread come the eve of Christmas Eve and Christmas Eve. So I've added my breads, I put it out there. I reached out to my customers and let them know, hey, there's no need to stand on those long lines. Trevor,
Right.
this year we were expected to have a really, really bad winter, right?
Yes, I think it started
So,
already.
yes, it's really cold. So, who's standing online in the cold
Right.
45 minutes, 1 hour for bread? Don't do that. Don't do that. Add your bread order on, top it on with your black cake order. I come down and I deliver, okay? So don't put yourself through all that. I'm very flexible. I make these deliveries happen. So just reach out.
Awesome. And we put your name, your website, and your phone number on the screen here. So, guys, reach out to the best chef on Long Island for Guyanese Bakery. Now she's putting bread out there. I mean, are you still going to do some pepper pot, or there's no pepper pot?
Well, because my brand and my LLC, everything is just bakery, I'm
Mm-hmm.
not like, pepper pot is gonna fall more on the sous chef, and I'm a pastry chef.
Got
So
you.
I
So
keep
that
everything baked.
awesome. I'm not familiar with the food industry, so I do apologize. But yeah,
Yes.
well, listen, if you make some pepper pot, you know what I'm saying, I can always pass by and pick up some, right?
Look, you're right, man. Trevor, I be in Queens all the time. I'm coming on to Queens tomorrow too. I'm in
Yeah.
Queens all the time.
And funny thing, when me was talking about it last time with you, I'm supposed to come by you, but my schedule got me so busy back and forth with traveling and stuff. I'm finally get seated back in New York. I'm supposed to travel next week, but because of that big winter storm thingy, I'm no longer, I'm grounded until January. So I might have the time to roll up on you and, you know what I'm saying, buy out the shop.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But it's awesome. So tell us what's happened from the last time you were here to now, all the different changes you're happening. How has the business transitioning? Because, we monitor you on the website. We see you, all the clicks, all the likes, all the promotions that, we push out there. We see that there's an increase since you've been on the network. So we want to get a feedback from you now, live on air. How has that affected, basically from when you started to now? What's changed,
Well, the wedding cake is now
Mm.
the black cake wedding cake.
Mm.
Not everyone, many people know how to bake black cake, okay? Um, and not bragging or boasting, I do have one of the best black cake recipes out here, y'all. Let me put that out there, okay? Not bragging or boasting. Try it. I promise you, you're not
Hmm.
gonna regret it, okay? So, apart from that, traditionally, as Caribbean people,
Right.
black cake is something that we want to incorporate with our weddings. So
Hmm.
to find someone that would bake this delicious cake and ice this cake, you don't always find it like that. You got to find a friend that maybe know how to do it, this, that, whatever. Now, that is another part, another level to my training in which I'm doing now. I had a bride out in Albany, New York. She
Hmm.
contacted me last minute. Brought up her wedding 9 months early, and her sister was like, "We really need this cake. Can you please do it for us?" I said, "Sure, no problem." We did it. I did posted it. It's like a peach color, two-tier cake that I did, and
Right.
all the work on that cake is my work. The gum paste, flowers, everything. I put that rose together. That's a peony rose. I put it together petal by petal. Okay,
Okay.
so uh, you get it all in one place. Royal icing is one of the hardest icing to work with. A lot of people don't want to do it because it's
Hmm.
very hard to work with. It's not buttery where it goes around nice and smooth and all that.
Hmm.
Okay, so yes, that is another thing that's been coming up. Doing the wedding cake and doing, favors. I had another customer out of North Carolina, her dad's birthday. She wanted black cake favors. I did it for her in June, and I also recently, a few weeks ago, like 3 weeks ago, she asked me to do it for her mom's birthday too. So it's a lot of icing of the black cake happening right
Right.
now. On top of that, I have more people reaching out to me for more plated stuff, more plated desserts. um, I recently collaborated with a friend of mine that just launched her rental business here in Long Island.
Okay.
Um, yes, I collaborated with her recently, and it was a very small, a micro wedding in which I did carrot cake cups
Okay.
and the linzer cookies with a heart in the middle, all those things, um supplying stuff like that for parties, for weddings and all of that. I'm getting more inquiries on those things. So yes,
Right. You actually got a fan right now. Vanita says she's having piece of your cake right now.
oh
Shout out to
my
Vanita.
hi Vanita. Well, listen, girl, I know you're having a good old time. This is perfect. Watching this interview and eating my cake right now. Awesome.
That's perfect. That is perfect. Hey, Vanita, why don't you drop us a picture? Jump on the chat, post a picture up of that cake right now.
And you see,
Oh, there we go.
I
The
have my
good
box
stuff.
here with
Wow.
all my little
Oh,
cut up.
man, that looks delicious.
I had an event on Saturday, my second year doing this event. So, what I try to do is take sample cake so people can taste it.
Hmm.
People could be a bit iffy about bag cake. It's very expensive. So to expect someone to just pull all that money out and just buy it
Right.
without knowing, validating how good the cake is,
Hmm.
sometimes it's a bit like, they don't really want to do it, but let them try it. They're buying
Yes.
it.
How about samples? Would you give out free samples to these people that want to stop by?
Absolutely. Now, I do want to clarify that stopping by, I do not have a storefront. Okay.
Okay.
I do
Okay.
not. However, if I'm in the area, if someone does want a sample, um, I'm looking at this comment. She's also shipping Christmas goodies to
Hmm.
businesses.
I
I
was reading
just
the same thing.
did. Absolutely. I just did what, 3, 4 packages to Ramp. It's their business credit card company.
Hmm.
Head office in NYC. I just shipped out their stuff yesterday. So I had some of their other remote employees that like from out of Colorado, out of Boston, and I think Michigan. I had to send out stuff to all of them. Yes, absolutely.
Awesome. But guess what? I'm going to have to talk to you offline. I want to get something for our sponsors. So it'll be perfect for you doing it for business. So that's actually perfect. I'm going to reach out to you. We'll get something worked up to send to the sponsors, the people who have supported us from the beginning. I keep putting them up right there all the time. Shout out to Easy Windows, Deluxe Car Rental, and Raj and Ramdial. They've been supporting the show from the get go. So I want to do something nice for them. So that'll be the perfect for it. So look out for a call from me after the fact. We'll get something out to them.
Absolutely. I see another comment here from my Tanzanian family, Naomi Lupumba.
Okay, let's see where is
Yes,
Naomi.
the pecan praline.
Mhm.
The pecan praline is another hot item. The sales are up for pecan praline as much as it's
Mhm.
up for a black cake. Like they
Okay.
taste it, and some people even like, oh my God, I'm gonna get a small black cake, but give me how many pecan praline. It's a real hot item, that pecan praline loaf.
No, awesome. Is there a limit, or they can just come and go crazy?
Limit on ordering? Never that.
All right, I love it. So here, you hear that, guys. You can order as much as you want. If you want
Yeah.
a sample, just reach out to her, make the arrangements. She does do delivery. Work with her. Best chef on Long Island, live here on the CARICOM Business Network via Let's Chat.
Come on, Trevor, tell them.
Hell yeah. Let's get it going, guys. She's on the network. She's supporting it. For the guys that are on the network, guess what? There is a special discount for any business that's on the network for her. So when you give her a call, just let her know you're a part of the network. Guess what? It's a VIP, red carpet, the whole 9 yards. Am I right?
Absolutely.
I like that.
Yes, because that's how we roll.
Fantastic. Listen, it's we're all Guyanese. We're basically not just a Guyanese show. I am originally Guyanese, she's Guyanese, but we're promoting the entire Caribbean. So I'm looking out to get our Trinidadians, our Jamaicans, or everybody in the Caribbean involved. But it's a slow process. But guess what, guys? If you are part of the Caribbean, you want to jump on the show, please reach out. You know what I'm saying? We'll be more than happy to accommodate you, get you all set up and everything. But yeah, so 2026 is coming up. What other new projects or new things that you have in place that 2025 has enlightened you to make in 2026? What plans you got? What's up with 2026? What can we expect from Black Cake Magic and the biggest chef in Long Island?
I am looking forward to doing more parties and events.
Okay.
I enjoy doing desserts. Um, like cup desserts and things like that. So March, actually in March, I do have a Sweet 16 out in Texas. That's Dallas,
Oh wow.
Texas. I'm doing that table. I have a full sweet table and all of the, the cup desserts, cupcakes, cakes, everything for that Sweet 16 out there. And I'm looking forward to doing more things like that. And that's why sometimes, I would just create something and I post it. I just post it. Recently, I think was Thanksgiving. I
Hmm.
did some flan
Oh,
and
cool.
I made
Love
it
flat.
super pretty. And now I am, creating it in mini flans where you can, just pick up one little, it's in the container, everything. It's perfect for a sweet to savory table right there. When you have events like that to pick up, really cute with the mini spoon and super delicious. Yeah. So I continue to create things like that and looking forward to doing more events that way. Um Recently, like I told you on Saturday, I attended an event. I was a vendor at a church event. I didn't even post that as yet. I'm gonna post it by tomorrow.
Awesome.
Um and the location in which we the event happened right here in Long Island. I think it's in Nassau County.
Okay.
Um Leonard Palazzo. I
Oh
met
wow.
with one of the bosses there, Eric, and I met him from last year. And when I went down to his office, he said, I was looking for you. I said, looking for me? um, he said, I couldn't find you. Who's your assistant? Fire them.
Oh
So
wow.
he was looking for me because he does have a client. He did her wedding,
Hmm.
and now they're coming back for an anniversary event. And he wanted to shoot Black Cake Magic to them because the clients are Trinidadian.
Oh wow. Look at that.
And and of course, a place like that, you're gonna find more of the Italians
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
the French type of pastry and all these things. But us Caribbean people look for certain
We.
specific things.
Oh hell yeah.
So yes, that's where I come in with the specialty item
Hmm.
in which they're looking for. So
Right.
he did ask me for my card again, and he said that he's gonna reach out. So
Perfect.
yeah,
And for
that's
guys
the
who
direction
doesn't
I'm
know,
going in.
that is a high end place in Long Island. So for them to be looking for her is props. They don't just have any and everybody. So that's huge. You
Yeah.
know, that is super huge. Let's make it that he doesn't ever or nobody ever has to look for you. Black Cake Magic, let it comes up. We're actually promoting a huge SEO right now. Our SEO that we have, the contract's going to be over. We're renewing with an advanced placement now, so we'll have a lot more Google activities. You know, we're upgrading the network, so to speak. So now anybody that's on the network, you basically don't have to pay for SEO. It's part of the package that you're going to get. So we are going crazy in 2026. 2025, we had some, learning curves and all that fun stuff. But to have people like you on here with, we're seeing in the back end the clicks, the likes, the shares. We're seeing how many people come view your profile. They don't always, right now, we're working on tracking so that we can actually let you know when you actually generate a lead from our network. That's work in progress. But nonetheless, we have what do I say? The hottest black cake girl in Long Island on the show. Thank you for taking the time out. What you got going on right now in the bakery? What's in the oven right now?
Well, I'm baking something for my coworker, the other job, the
Okay.
first job.
Look at that.
So
Always
I'm
busy.
home right now in my home office. I'm just baking up something for my coworker right now. When you work with a pastry chef, everything is sweet. So they look forward to some sweet treats. I'm done baking out of the commercial for the day. I had about 10 items to be delivered tomorrow. Um, so that's done and packaged. And coming down to the weekend, I'll be back in the commercial with another schedule and other orders to push out by Sunday. Yeah, so that's why, I I do have a schedule, a baking schedule, because I do have to book those
Right.
kitchens in order to get people some stuff out, as soon as possible. So
That's fantastic. Now, how does the busy schedule affect your personal life? Now that, it's Christmas season, you got to be, on point with your bakery. How does that affect the personal life? And, does the hubby, boyfriend, fiance have a problem with it? How about the kids and all of that fun stuff? Do they miss mommy? I don't even know if you're married or you have kids, but I'm just putting it out here.
I am, yes, I am married. My husband say all the time, all you do is bake. All you do is bake, right? But let me tell you, yesterday I made some mini apple pies, and I made four. It was one for me, one for a friend, one for our daughter, and one was there for him. And he said to me, oh, he took her to the school bus and came back. He said, oh my God, that was the best thing you ever baked. I love it, because he
Wow.
loves apple pie. He said, I was trying to steal Brylan's apple pie out of her bag, but she keeps putting it back, so I couldn't get it. Okay. Right. So very supportive, absolutely.
That's awesome.
Like you see now, the kids are not with me because he placed everyone where they need to be so I can complete this interview.
Oh, wow.
Um,
Nice.
bacon,
Teamwork.
absolutely. How bacon and the busy season affect my life? Um, it's therapeutic for me. It doesn't affect my
Mm,
life in a negative way at all. This entire thing started with bacon being therapeutic for me.
mm,
Okay?
interesting.
Um, so this doesn't affect me in a negative way at all. It makes me happy. Sometimes, even if I'm not making money and I'm baking something, I like to just I like to feed people what I bake. It's a chef thing. It's really like chef would come, like if you go to a steakhouse, they will cut it
Hmm.
up for you. They will
Right.
talk about it, and then they take a piece and say, try it this way. This is how you pair it with this. Just try. It's a chef thing. So yes, what what affects me is not having enough time to actually give all my time to baking and the family.
Okay.
Um, I'm still looking forward to the day I don't have to go to a regular job and I can
Mm,
just be Black Cake Magic every day, all day, every year. Just Black Cake Magic.
that's
That
awesome.
would be the best thing ever.
And guess what? We at the CARICOM Biggest Business Network are going to work with you to make that dream a reality. I'm going to remember this show, this particular time, 2025, before Christmas. We're going to revisit this show. I'll pull this video up. And when you have your multiple locations, Queens, Brooklyn, Long Island, and eventually Guyana, say, hey, remember when we were talking about this? Guess what? And guess what? You just revealed your secret. I don't know if you realize that, but you bake with love. And that's why your food is so good. It's all love.
That's the
Food is what you
magic.
put into it.
Pure love.
That's it.
Exactly.
We're gonna have
Yeah,
to put the love in parentheses now when we market your product. Made with
absolutely.
love.
Yes.
But that's awesome. You got it going on. You're just like us here. We all have our permanent jobs. We're just doing it as a side kind of thing, bringing for me, it's a digital thing that I'm bringing to the network. For you, it's a food thing you're bringing to the network. And I think the whole world is a network, and we're just playing our part in it. And let's work together. Like I said, I made you a promise. I'm going to help you as much as we can with the network to get your business up and running. So it's Black Cake Magic all day, every day.
Yes, and yes, I agree with the whole world being a network. I've received orders from Europe before for a local
Wow,
delivery right here, but it was purchased out
awesome.
of Europe. They emailed me, they asked me, look, can you do this, that? They wanted, it was a nice little gift, and they wanted me to deliver it a certain way. And yes, I did make that possible. So yes, thank
Guess
you
what?
all. Thanks to everyone that support Black Cake Magic. Thank you all.
Awesome. Yeah. Perfect. Perfect. The next time we get Carlvin Burnett traveling international, we'll give him a couple of cakes to take and share out to the crowd. What do you think?
Absolutely, Calvin. Listen. I'm always willing. Whatever you want me to bake, I'm baking it.
Networking, man, international, right? That's super awesome. I'm happy to hear the results, the positive results that you have with the system and all of that. We're proud to be a part of it, trying to help you as much as we can. Look forward to having you on the show again. Like I told Carlvin, it's not a one-time thing. We want to keep you coming back, want to get some results. Anything new that you have, any new recipes, any promotions and all that fun stuff, feel free to reach out to me, Wazim. We'll be more than happy to put it on the network, get the people out there, get it going. And guys, remember, if you're part of the network, there's automatic discounts. Just mention to her, CARICOM Business Network, drop Wazim's name, drop my name. There's also Angel and Shiv. Once you drop that, it's keys to the kingdom, all right?
Absolutely.
Fantastic. Cool. So we're past our 8 o'clock mark. I'm going to leave you to take a second, say what you got to say. The floor is yours. Just go for it. If you want to bust a song, you know what I'm saying, feel free to do that too.
Well, guys, listen, we are 2 weeks away from Christmas. So I do have many of you reaching out to me for black cake. I do have orders laid out. If you are interested, reach out to me as soon as possible. The sooner you are on my schedule, that's the only way that your order will be guaranteed. Okay? Because it's a tight shift I'm running, okay? It's a real tight shift. So yes, and just know that anyone out of Long Island, right into Queens and Brooklyn, I do offer local deliveries. Um, it's just a $7 fee. I come down, I would text you, I would call you, let you know like when I'm coming down, and you're gonna, just let me know your availability so that I can bake it according to your availability. I don't bake way ahead. I hate doing it. I don't do it. So communication is the key. I try to bake your stuff, especially for black cake. You're not getting anything more than 2 days old for black cake. I don't freeze my black cakes. I don't put them in the fridge to take out back. I don't. When it's baked, it goes out. That's how I roll. Okay. So please do get on the schedule, and let's get these black cakes out. Let's get the bread orders out as well. I do have many people. I have people even message me, are you doing bread? Yes, absolutely. I am doing breads. So yes, let's just get on the schedule. Right. And thank you to everyone that, I have so many customers that was supporting me even before I was Black Cake Magic. And they're still with me today. Right. I have Maxine out of ATL. She messaged me. She said, where is my Christmas text? Don't do me like that. I said, Maxine, I didn't send it out yet. So yes, then I created my menu and I sent it out to her. She's happy that I even am doing the breads now and all that. So all the people that was supporting me when I was just regularly baking in my kitchen and selling cakes, till now that I am Black Cake Magic. They stayed with me. Love you guys. You guys are the reason Black Cake Magic is here and still going strong. It's up from here, up like heaven.
Yes, hell yeah. We're going to take this ride together. 2026, watch out for big things from Black Cake Magic. We're going to preemptively say that we're going to have offices in Queens, Brooklyn, Long Island, Guyana. Watch out for it, people. Big things that come in here. People don't lie. Everyone, the reviews, take a look at it, guys. It's good stuff. I'm second time I'm saying this, but you're gonna see me before Christmas is over. I'm gonna run up on you. I'm gonna jump online. I'll go to actually, let me pull you up right now. I have your little information here. We have blackcakemagic.com. I'm going to jump on the website. I'm going to play my position. I'm going to schedule something, so I don't throw you off. And I'll come out here, pick up my stuff. I'll probably go live, put it on the network so that people can see the operation. What do you think?
Amazing. Yes, let's do it, Trevor.
Fantastic. Awesome. Well, hey. Biggest chef in Long Island, thank you so much for spending your time with us. Do appreciate it. You have open door. Anytime you're dropping some new recipes or anything new to your menu, feel free to come on the show and let the viewers know. You have an open door policy. You're welcome here anytime. With that being said, no worries. With that being said, I want to thank you for spending 35 minutes now with us. We really do appreciate it. I wish you all the best for the rest of the season. Happy holidays to you and the rest of our viewers. Happy holiday, guys. Just a quick announcement. December 30th, we have a big show. We're going to be promoting everyone that's on the network. Wazim will be joining us. We're going to have everybody on board. So, guys, look out for that. With that being said, my dear, thank you for joining us. I really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful evening and happy holidays.
Same to you. Happy holidays to everyone. Thank you so much, Trevor.
Awesome. Pleasure. Take care. You got it. Bye. Awesome, guys. There we have it. That was our show. Tonight, I didn't get a chance to give a personal shout out to all our sponsors. I want to thank you guys. I'm going to do it right now. First up, we have Deluxe Car Rental. Adrian out there in Orlando, Florida. If you guys are looking to rent a vehicle, you're down in Orlando. He has 3 different locations. Give him a call. Adrian is out there. He is servicing Winter Garden, Oakland, Florida, and Orlando. Give them a shout. Next we have I'm going to give a shout out Black Kick Magic, Ansa Davis, blackkickmagic.com. She works by appointments. Jump on the website, fill out the form, get everything done. Next we have is Easy Windows. Contact Ravi at 646-421-94. Oh Lord, I lost my screen. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's me alone tonight. I can't see it, but easy. Oh, here we go. 646-421-9452. Give Ravi a call. If you guys have any draft, any issues with your windows, it's the cold season. Now you'll actually notice the draft coming in, the cold air into the house. You definitely don't want that. It'll skyrocket your heating bill. Give them a call. It's basically a free consultation, I think, within the Richmond Hill, South Ozone Park area. Give them a call. Don't get caught with those high energy bills because of leaky windows. Give them a call. Last but not least, we have Rajan Ramdial. He is the Senior Vice President for Fluent Mortgage. If you guys are looking to buy a property, refinance, all that fun stuff, give him a call. Phone number 917-337-7104. Thank you guys for joining us. It's been great. Happy holidays, guys. I know a lot of partying is going to be happening. Drink responsibly. Take an Uber. Have a great evening. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a wonderful evening and see you next week, Tuesday. Same time, same place. Good evening.
Let's Chat is brought to you by the Caricom Business Network.